I thought I was having a stroke, like a full-blown stroke.
Hailey Bieber is sharing the details of what she calls the scariest moment of my life. What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Blakely McHugh, and welcome to another shared news update. Now, before we get into the details of Hailey's stroke that she had last month, make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss any of our videos. Now, you may remember Hailey Bieber was hospitalized last month from suffering a blood clot in her brain, and now she's filling in fans on what happened and where she's at now. She posted to her YouTube channel saying she wants to tell her story in her own words.
I had like a very scary incident on March 10th. Basically, I was sitting at breakfast with my husband, having a normal day, normal conversation, and we were in the middle of talking. And all of a sudden, I felt this really weird sensation that kind of like traveled down my arm from my shoulder all the way down to my fingertips.
Shortly after, she couldn't speak and the right side of her face started to droop. Now, fortunately, there was a doctor nearby who started asking her questions and doing different tests to figure out what was wrong.
Definitely the scariest moment of my life. I had so many things running through my head. The number one thing being, I'm having a stroke. I'm really scared. I don't know what's going on.
In the YouTube video, Hailey says by the time the ambulance showed up, most of her symptoms had subsided. She could walk again, her face was no longer drooping, and she started to get her speech back. She even told a funny story about her ride to the hospital.
There was actually a funny moment where they were calling into the hospital to explain what they were bringing in, and they were like, I have a 30-year-old female, and I was like, I'm 25. I had to make sure that they weren't going to age me 5 years for no reason, you know?
Yeah, we don't need any extra years put on us, okay? Well, after multiple days and 2 different hospitals, doctors at UCLA found she had a small hole in her heart. Apparently, this condition, known as PFO, is fairly common, happening in about 1 to 4 people, but most of them never know they have it. The model says her PFO was a grade 5, which is actually the largest grade there is. She recently underwent surgery to have the hole closed up and says the procedure went smoothly, she feels great, and her recovery went really fast.
The biggest thing I feel, honestly, is I just feel really relieved that we were able to figure everything out, that we were able to get it closed, that I will be able to just move on from this really scary situation and just live my life.
We are so glad that Hailey is happy and healthy, living her best life. We know the Biebers have been talking about making a family sometime soon, so hopefully now that this is behind them, they'll get to baby making, who knows? All right, that's all we have for you, but before you go, make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so you never miss any future videos. And you can follow me on Instagram at Blakely McHugh. You can see the handle on your screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.